Episode 2 of Avatar, The Last Airbender, ATLA, begins with Prince Zuko on a rampage. Aang escaped and stole his notebook. Using Zuko's notebook, Aang decides to visit the home of Avatar Kyoshi. Katara convinces Sokka to stay with Aang rather than return home. Aang pays his respects to Monk Gyatso, then they head off to Kyoshi Island. A flying lemur from the island joins them, to Sokka's dismay. Aang names him Momo. Uncle Iroh coaches Zuko on the art of tact rather than brute force, and the need for sticky rice. Aang, Sokka, and Katara are captured upon arrival to the island by a deadly group of non-benders called the Kyoshi Warriors. One of them, a young woman named Suki, convinces her mother, Yukari, leader of the island, to let them stay for 48 hours. Suki and Sokka have some romantic tension. Zuko and Iroh's meeting with Commander Zhao does not go well. Zhao is suspicious of them and finds a lead on the Avatar. Aang learns that he can access the past avatars inside of him. In a deep meditation, the glow returns, and he learns from Avatar Kyoshi herself. She tells him the glow is the Avatar state, and it allows him to access and channel the power and knowledge of all past avatars. However, he must train hard and master the bending of all the elements in order to harness this power. Confrontation. While Aang stays in the Avatar state, Commander Zhao arrives. He and his soldiers prepare to search the town for an outsider, but the Kyoshi warriors attack. Zuko and Iroh find Aang at Kyoshi's shrine. Zuko defeats Katara in a fight, but Aang harnesses Avatar Kyoshi's power and comes to the rescue. In fact, he completely transforms into Kyoshi herself. She sends the Fire Nation soldiers running. With a better idea of the scope of his responsibility, Aang leaves Kyoshi Island. He's headed to the Northern Water Tribe, hoping to save them from a mysterious danger he saw in his meditation. Suki and Sokka kiss, and she gives him a steel folding fan, the signature weapon of the Kyoshi warriors. Sokka is now determined to stay with Aang, Katara, Appa, and Momo. Commander Zhao insists on working with Zuko and Iroh to capture the Avatar. Zhao writes a letter, though, informing Fire Lord Ozai that the Avatar has returned. The episode review. Warriors establishes this Avatar, the last Airbender iteration, as a remake worth having. After one episode, something clear has been established. It's impossible to replicate the singular vision of original creators, Michael Dante DiMartino and Brian Konietzko. It's palpable and unfortunate that they stepped away from this effort. However, this episode has made it clear that great care has been taken, and deserved talent still gets to shine. The magic in Warriors came from the acting. Tamlin Tomito was absolutely stunning as Suki's mom, Yukari. She filled the smaller role with great nuance. Her confrontation with the stellar Ken Leung as Zhao was a high point. The core cast delivers such earnest performances that you can almost feel the respect they have for their characters. An unexpected highlight was Sokka and Suki's romance. Yes, Suki didn't get to beat Sokka's sexism out of him in this version. However, Sokka's changes feel fitting. Suki doesn't have to defend her own abilities despite being a woman. She can therefore fill that space herself, and he can adore her strength. Maria Zhang eloquently emotes a charming lack of socialization due to Kyoshi Island's isolation, and it deepens Suki. Perhaps the best part of Suki and Sokka's romance was the quietness. Through beautiful movement, clever lighting, in the dojo particularly, and expert direction by Michael Goy, dialogue wasn't always necessary. The chemistry was visual. Speaking of Kyoshi warriors, Kyoshi herself had all the sass and lack of chill that ATLA fans need. Well done to Yvonne Chapman for her portrayal. The special effects are completely passable, even dazzling, and the large budget helps blend them into large, constructed sets. If the show continues at this level of quality, it's sure to please fans as well as newcomers to the franchise.